We have a remarkable anomaly this afternoon. A case which is most curious.
Max, the Institute has been informed. As a matter of fact, we've been sent specifically...
You're here to observe my therapy.
Therapy? Why, even the retinal data on this man suggests an almost staggering deviation.
This is digital rubbish.
Well, what we do know suggests immediate corrective surgery. Clone and cauterize him.
I shall coax the poisons from his mind and wrestle hand to hand with his devil.
What are his voices?
Scares me.
Your father does?
No, the telephone.
Uh-huh.
Scares the living hell out of me.
Go on, Doc.
And I never feel comfortable with it. I mean, it's so impersonal if it feels like it.
Yes.
It lets your personality go through the wires. But if it doesn't want to, it just drains it away.
Drains it away.
Yes. Till what's left is some cold fish of a voice. All steel, copper, and plastic. Hello. It just sits there. And it demands that you call somebody. People are always calling me, strangers, and I just hadn't any time of my own. When it wasn't the telephone, it was the television, or the radio, or the phonograph. And when it wasn't the television, radio, or phonograph, it was motion pictures at the corner theater. When it wasn't motion pictures, it was music and commercials on the buses I rode to work. When it wasn't music and commercials, it was interoffice communications and my wrist radio phone. With people always calling.
Albert, may I suggest...
Hello.
That the telephone is not a menacing master, that it is a servant, that it is the merest convenience.
Convenience? Convenience for who?
For you.
Convenience for friends.
Yeah.
Down here at Burning Bush Country Club. Just at a 3-iron, 45 feet into a sand trap. It's 12:20. It's a cloudy day. Having a lettuce and tomato sandwich now. Thought you'd like to know.
Brock, well, that's exactly my point. The telephone. The telephone renews the glue of the social bond. It fills the interstices of time and space, and it brings the community of man into touch.
Oh, in touch like I am all day at my office in my car. I stopped to visit gas station men's room.
Brock, what took you so long?
Sorry, sir.
Nothing quick enough, son, Brock. Yes, sir.
I'm not in touch. I'm gripped, and I'm pawed and pounded, mauled, and pushed by these FM voices. So you know what I did?
What did you do, Brock?
It was a hot day. I was back at my office, leaning up against the water cooler. And I was thirsty, hot. I figured, well, maybe my interoffice communications device is thirsty. So I took a paper cup of water, and I gave it a drink. Red, white, and blue zaps, God. It's like the 4th of July.
Albert, tell me, did this relieve your tension? Did it diminish your anxiety?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, fine. Fine. Temporarily.
Well, Albert bought a diathermy machine. Now, Brock, you continue your story. And he took it on a public conveyance.
No, I took it on the bus. The bus, come on, sitting on the bus. All right, sit on the bus. Come on, sit. We're sitting on the bus one day. All the tired commuters, all hunched over. All hunched over with their faces welded into their wrist phones. Now I'm at 39, turning on the 40th, turning on the 41st, turning on the 42nd, turning on the 43rd. You get the picture. Mm-hmm. And one husband cursing to his wife.
Well, get out of there, goddammit. Get home and get dinner started. I'm in serving you.
Switched on my diaphragm. Panic! Sure animal panic.
The police came.
Yeah. They came. And they arrested me. seized me, find me, brought me home. Minus my dynamite machine.
Does that surprise you, Brock? After all, you've been on a spree of destruction against other people's equipment. You can't expect society to wink its eye at that, can you?
Do it all over again. So help me God.
Well, if you do it all over again, can I make a suggestion to you, Albert? Thus far, your activities seem to me to have been rather counterproductive, because all they've done is land you here in the Office of Mental Health. Now, if you have an animosity towards our communications and our radios, you know that society has offered you a proper avenue for protest. Right, now, you can join sororities and fraternities and societies that have been founded precisely for noise abatement.
I joined all the societies. Society of Noise Abatement. No noise is good noise. I petitioned in the rain. I petitioned. I protested and marched and marched and protested. Everybody laughed. Everybody loves bus radios and commercials.
Well, there's the rub, Brock. They do. And you find yourself in a minority. Now, it seems to me your problem is simply to keep in step and be a good soldier. Take it on the chin. Because in a constitutional democracy, it is the majority that rules.
No, the majority is oppressing. They've gone too far. I've been pushed here, do this, do that, quick. I mean, every moment music. I remember when a little music and a little keeping in touch was so charming. Is 10 times as much 10 times as charming? No, we're wrapped up in a pattern of behavior we can't get out, and I can liberate us.
You mean that you have been elected as a prophet who is going to lead us out of the wilderness of technology, Brock?
I've just begun. I am a vanguard. One day, a French chocolate blooping, worldwide coverage, 1 billion people know about me, my name probably will go down in history.
Well, it probably will, as my patient.
Aha. A famous doctor talks to me. The establishment listens. The worm is turning. The seed has been sown. I am the murderer. The establishment listens. The worm is turning. The seed has been sown. I am the murderer.
Albert, we haven't been able to find any corpses.
I murdered them all.
Who? Whom?
I bought a pistol.
A pistol?
Yeah, and I purposely muddied my feet, and I walked home from work. Stood out the front door. Hi, Matt. Dirty feet, muddy feet. Wipe your feet, please. Be neat.
You shot it.
I almost shot my toe. I shot the damn thing in its keyhole. And I just went in my house just as my stove was whining. Turn me over. Turn me over. In the middle of some mechanical omelet. Bang. I did the stove to death. Oh, how it sizzled and it screamed. I'm shorted.
Where are we, Albert? What do you see?
The telephone. Yeah, the telephone rang.
Right.
Rang like some spoiled brat. Yeah. So I grabbed it and I shoved it down the incinerator.
The incinerator?
Oh, look, Doctor, I have nothing against the incinerator. I mean, it was an innocent bystander. Jesus. I never said a word, never made a noise. I feel sorry for it.
But that's remorse, Albert. You're on the path back to useful citizenship.
I'll have it restored.
But what happened then? Doorman. Stove.
Then I went in.
Telephone. Where are they?
Then I went in.
Went in?
Yeah.
Where?
And I shot the televisor. Then I went in.
Where are we now?
We're in my house. Televisor. That insidious beast. That Medusa, which turns 1 billion people to stone every night. And I found myself going back to it, that siren which sang and promised so much, gave, after all, so little. Going back, lured back, hoping and waiting until bang, 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 bang. Stop! Stop! Into the cathode. It made a beautiful tinkling sound like a drop chandelier. What? And then my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah. My wife ran.
No.
She ran, gobbling like some headless turkey. Called the police.
She called the police?
Police came, found me in my new home. And here I am.
No, Brock, before you leave us, we have one more question. What we want to know is, what were you trying to prove? What was your purpose, your teleology in all of this? You have the most radiant face. You are exuding an ecstasy that is bespeaking an inner peace that we find absolutely incomprehensible. Well, Brock, you don't appear to be dangerous to yourself. You don't need restraint, so I think that we're just going to leave you in this posture until our next hour. Thank you, Dr. Charcot and Professor Mesmer, for being with us at the demonstration this afternoon. And thank you very, very much, Miss Pitwing, for assisting us on technology.